Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for this tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you how to use some image effects like Grayscale. But first, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell button so you never miss a new video. I'm going to start off by showing you some different image filters you can use on your images, including Grayscale, blurring images, adjusting the brightness, contrast, saturation, changing colors, and using the sepia filter. Just a note that these image adjustments aren't supported on Internet Explorer or Edge 12. First, I'll start off with Grayscale. If you want your filter to apply to all of the images in the image gallery, just put it under this class. To apply the Grayscale filter to your images, just put the following piece of code under that class. I'll show you what this looks like in the browser. As you can see, all of the images turned into Grayscale. If you want each individual image to have a different filter, or just one image to have a filter, you're going to have to make a new class to apply that filter to the image. I'll show you how to do that right now. I'm just going to make a class for the first image so we can apply the Grayscale filter to only that image. Now that we've made the class, we also have to make sure that this class applies with the other rules of the images in the rest of the gallery. To do that, we're going to combine this class with the image class. Now we're going to head to the HTML file to just edit the code there. We're going to take out this image class and replace it with the first image class, or whatever you named your class. Now I'll show you what it looks like in the browser. As you can see, only this image is grayscale and the rest are colorful. Going back to the grayscale filter, this 100% makes the image entirely grayscale. If you only want it a little bit grayscale, you can put the value as anything under 100. I'll show you what 50% grayscale looks like. As you can see, the image is not quite colorful, but it's not quite grayscale either. It's a perfect mix in the middle. Next, I'll show you how to blur an image. It follows the same format, except you determine the blur amount through pixels. I'll show you what this looks like in the browser. As you can see, the image is quite blurred. If you want it to be less blurred, you can just put it at less pixels, and if you want it to be more, you can just put it at more. After that, I'm going to show you how to adjust the brightness. It follows the same format as before, and it uses a percentage. As you can see, the brightness of the image got darker. This is because I put the value at less than 100%. 100% would be the image's current brightness, and anything under would make it darker, and anything over that amount would make it lighter. Now I'm going to show you how to adjust the contrast. Again, for the rest of the filters, it's just going to be the same format, except the unit of the value may differ. This image has a lot of contrast. If you want the contrast to be less, just put the value as anything under 100%. Next, I'm going to show you what the code for the saturation filter looks like. Now the image looks really saturated. After that, I'm going to show you a filter you can use to change the colors of the images, called hue rotation. That's what the hue rotation filter does. This value of 50 degrees basically just tells the computer how many degrees the colors of the image should be shifted around the color circle. After they've been shifted, the computer comes up with the new image. Now I'll show you how to use the sepia filter. With this filter, 100% is basically full sepia mode. Well, that's all for today. In the next tutorial, I'll show you how to create rounded images, animate them, and make them stick to the top of the screen when you scroll. Basically, it'll be Image Effects Part 2. Let me know what other things you'd like to learn how to create on a website in the comments below, and I'll include those ideas in an upcoming tutorial. Thanks for joining me for this tutorial, and check out the next tutorial to learn more.